Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Syracuse Mets and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Logue will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last three starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all three. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Tyler Cross. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First pitch on its way. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Runner goes for second. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Taylor has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler White comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. And a dive, but he's back in. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it.
Slide.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. All set and set to go as the third baseman, Tyler Cross.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down to third, likely no 2. To second for 1, and it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well. At the plate, Tyler Cross. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Line toward the alley in left center, and this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases, and he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robinson.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole.
Come on,
Gets
get down,
dirty
get down,
and
get
gloves
down.
it. He is out. Digging in to try it again, Tyler
Now
White.
back.
He got
The
on
first
top of
base.
one and was a ground out
Tyler
victim last time.
White.
Popped him up. Vossler has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Now batting, Gabriel Moreno.
Now
He's
batting,
1 for 2 in the
catcher.
ball game.
Gabriel Moreno.
3-2 pitch. His sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Now in the box, Tyler Cross. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say, hey, he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates.
He is not going to get him as he swipes second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout.
Hey, let it fly up
Now
there,
at the
huh?
plate,
Now batting,
Tyler
the
White.
first baseman. Tyler.
0-2, here it comes. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Stepping up now, Tyler Cross. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Rochester Red Wings and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was Looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Walk.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Gordon's got it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still nothing. At the plate, Tyler Cross. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Kerrigan is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Put him away.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here. This is popped up. Number 11 shading to his right, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Tyler Cross, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tyler. Walk.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Tyler Cross will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Make the turn, make the turn, make the turn. You're scoring.
Cross rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Coming to the plate now, Williams Astudillo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final score tonight. Syracuse rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nivaldo Rodriguez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year.
5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Syracuse Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ty Block gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
The third baseman, Tyler Rock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Jeffers is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Cross.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now.
New inning set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Garlick.
Number 23.
The ground to third. Reined it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Tyler Cross. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garlick is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now, number 25. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Ready for another shot now, Tim Orlowski. And they're runners at the corners now. This is line to left. Martin is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Popped him up. Terang over to his right.
I got it.
Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Tyler Cross.
For the Mets, the third baseman, Tyler Cross.
Oh, big guy, get the pitch, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kerrigan has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Striding in once again, Tyler Cross. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
5-2 the final today. The Syracuse Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Trevor McGill gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.
Sometimes dreams do come true. Player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
It's out of here. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. That ball is absolutely crushed. Swing and a drive, and gone. Get up, get up, get out of here, gone. This one is crushed. Back, 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 and gone. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Tyler Cross makes his Major League debut in this one after having his contract purchased. He's in the starting lineup to boot, and Heidi Watney has more on a big day for this newcomer. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Now batting, Jazz Chisholm. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 2-2. Round to third. He's got it. And there's one gone to start the night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, get your pitch and drive.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Up next from Miami, Jesus Sanchez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. One's down to third. Throw gets him, two down. Next for the Mets, Tyler Cross, eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and two away.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
Looking up is the left fielder.
It's out of here.
And good for him. Tyler Cross has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Adam Duvall. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. A throw to the plate. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving.
Put him away.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. In previous duels with DeGrom, he carries a batting average of .389. He's taken him deep once. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next up for New York, Tyler Cross. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone.
Tyler Cross will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
He's got it 1 away. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Set to deliver on 0-2. To third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rip line. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Metropolitans took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jacob deGrom earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Sixto Sanchez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 10, Tyler Rock.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So striding in, Tyler Cross. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Here's the pitch. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Aguilar calls for it. He's got it one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Cross.
Tyler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Marte on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So nothing. Here's Starling Marte. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They're up 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Adam Duvall. Hits softly to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the third out. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Tyler Cross. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Hit out towards second. One there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Tyler Cross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
On the bag. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Lindor blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here now the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Acuña's there for it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's Brandon Nimmo, runner in scoring position with two gone.
The center fielder.
Cross at third with two away.
Nimmo.
That's down low. It's ball four. And they're at the corners now with two away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, number 21, Pete Alonso.
Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Into the box now, Tyler Cross. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Round.
He's around first, heading for two. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Number 6.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
Hey, we got no outs.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left. Stepping into the box, Tyler Cross, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
No outs here.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left.
Relay,
Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Got it.
Digging in, Tyler Cross. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well,
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Junior.
Hit to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
A big moment in the ball game here. Tyler Cross, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff McNeil. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets lead this one 5-2.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-2, the final score tonight. The Mets wrap up their 20th road win of the season. David Peterson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aaron Loop wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Ian Anderson gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Striding in, Tyler Cross. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Merrifield calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. This to left, in there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason.
Stepping in, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. It's out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And there's one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. This one's down to third. Reined it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Digging in, Tyler Cross.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So
driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. So coming to the plate, Tyler Cross. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Swanson is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. By a bundle, it's time to get some bait and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's one down now. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Cross. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. Lifetime in this matchup, just a 1 for 9.
Dansby Swanson.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-3 at the end of this contest.
For the victorious New York Mets, 10 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runs.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The third baseman, Tyler Cross.
Here comes the first pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler Cross, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Riley waits on it. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
Whit Merrifield.
Straight up. Cross is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
The 1-1 home. He pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Cross has got it, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Now at the plate, Tyler Cross.
The third baseman, Tyler Cross.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. It's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler Cross, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty...
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Tyler Cross will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Here comes the first pitch.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
Ozuna looks up.
It's out of here.
A solo shot here to left, his fourth in the ball game as the blowout continues.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Tyler Cross will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. First delivery to him on the way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center.
Round it, round it, round it, round it.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Metropolitans put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Jacob deGrom earns win. Drew Tire Crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Division rivals do battle. Next. Vince Velasquez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. And one guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Tyler Rock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Round to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Tyler Cross. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jeff McNeil becomes the first out of the inning. 0-2, here it is. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs.
Come on, big guy.
Ready for another chance?
Now,
Last time up.
Let's go now, one time.
First offering on its way. Driven deep. At the wall. It is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Settling in now, Tyler Cross, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Philly error, and 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Mets lead it 5-2. Now to the plate, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Young stands at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
It's out of here.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
JT Realmuto.
This is line to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Noah Syndergaard earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Dominic Smith is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 2, Dominic.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Real Muto moving to his left. 1 away. Standing in, Tyler Cross. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
At the plate, JT Realmuto.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
Here it comes.
JT Realmuto.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. More conventional bunt attempt this time as he down to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
All right, 1 time right here.
Leading off with the net.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Cross. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Right now, huh, kid? Get down, get down. Whoa, that's out.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly.
Line towards center field.
Come on, dig,
and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Bounce towards the second baseman.
You're up.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So stepping in, Brad Miller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down the line. He's got it. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Hey, like you can up there, kid.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Cross. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
It's out of here.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score today. New York used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. David Peterson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Hector Neris takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Aaron Loop records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Please. Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 10, Tyler Ross.
Fouled off. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Aaron Luke comes on from the pen, hoping to...
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.
The victorious Grizzlies, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So striding forward now, Tyler Cross. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the result or his club have been hoping for. And there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Tyler Cross. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler Cross already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Tyler Cross will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Hey, let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out to right field.
Get over his head. Round it, go, 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 go.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Ball 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. In to score the runner from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 8 and the Cardinals 4.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
8-6 the final score tonight. The New York Mets rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Jacob deGrom earns his 8th victory of the season. Carlos Martinez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. St. Louis have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Hey, we got one out here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Attempt here as he gets this one down. And that's the second out. Striding in, Tyler Cross. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Cross.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Tyler Cross.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. This is line to left, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Throw into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI. Tyler Cross will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Here we go. Here we go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
There you go. Nice rip. Nice
Yeah,
rip.
that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Bounce to first.
Get down.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Cross. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the first digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. St. Louis came through when it mattered in the
player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
That is it. The right fielder.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Head-to-head hit. Marcus Stroman, he's 1 for 5. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now in the box, Tyler Cross, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stay hot up there.
He's ready now. The pitch down the third baseline. Oh, look at Rendon. There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound.
Now at the plate, Tyler Cross, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 on here with 1 man out. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. 3-2 pitch. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in once again, Tyler Cross. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. To third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard.
Leading off the inning, Tyler Cross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Cishek offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time here.
Cishek pauses. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Ohtani moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Mets. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Jordan Yamamoto gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Stepping up now, Tyler Cross. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyler Cross.
And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Into the box now, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Cross.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off and running is Lindor. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It's out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler Cross, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Make the turn.
Nice hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up to second for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first. And it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the Angels.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy and extra base hit away.
And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the catch.
At the plate, Tyler Cross. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
0-1, here it comes.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
Left fielder looking up.
It's out of here.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now for the Angels, Luis Renfroe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. Needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. In now, Tyler Cross. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. It's
driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when you put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
On 11 hits, no errors, they left 16 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Mets. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now batting, Tyler Cross, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tyler Cross.
Come on, big guy. See it drive it. See it drive it.
Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field.
Go on, go two.
And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Ready now, Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, number 6.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Ward will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dominic Smith. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Cross. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Cross, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
See it drive it. See it drive it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Trout will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now for L.A., Max Stassi. No hits to this point.
Max Stassi.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Smoke toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Mets out in front, 2-0. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 2-0 finish today. The Metro. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Digging in, Tyler Cross, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next up for New York, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back. This guy can handle the bat.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Next for the Mets, Tyler Cross. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So striding in, Tyler Cross. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Stand up, stand up.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Tyler Cross. First delivery to him on the way. Now a hard liner. But foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts...
High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Binghamton Rumble Pony, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's out of here. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Cross. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good...
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. It's out of here. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Hey, no outs here.
The 1-1. Gonna be a drag bunt. He gets it down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping in, Tyler Cross. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Merrifield is there, 2 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ground ball to third. A diving effort here. Glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Cross. First pitch of the at-bat.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
The 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Number 6.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's right there. And that's out number 1. Into the box, Dominic Smith, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Swanson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. 1. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Leading off for the Braves.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. Hard hit toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Tyler Cross will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. 3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Merrifield will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Trevor May gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Please. Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 10, Tyler.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves wrap up their 20th road win of the season. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Division rivals do battle. Next. Rick Porcello will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Cross. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at bat.
Tyler Cross.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. But just foul.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Round it.
A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Leading off the inning, Tyler Cross, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Into the box now, Tyler Cross.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no error.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Victorious Curve, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Division rivals do battle. Next. Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Digging in, Tyler Cross. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to...
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up. It's out of here. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 22 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. And gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. So they're going back. It's out of here. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Tyler Cross. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High in the air into shallow left center. Soler is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
All right,
Tyler
let's go now.
Cross.
Let's go.
He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch fielded cleanly
on, get down.
the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets as they can't add to their 4-2. In now for Washington, Miguel Rojas.
The third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
11 runners left on base.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
At the plate, Tyler Cross, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Jumped all over that first pitch.
All right, come on now.
Digging in now, Tyler Cross, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
On the ground to third. He's got it.
Come on, come on, come on.
On to first, and there were two down. Standing in, Tyler Cross. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Tyler.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. So they're going back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left.
Take it, take it, take it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Cross.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now at the plate, Tyler Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final today.